Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a quick one, but a fun one. I have received my first ever PSA submission. It has returned. I have one comic card and then four, actually I have three kind of not vintage-ish Michael Jordans, like 1990-ish, and then I did send the Mahomes off that my son gave to me for my 100th sub celebration. So I'll start off the top with this Captain America. This is a set that I have a complete set and a ton of extras, and I kind of found out that they do sell well. I have two really nice Captain Americas, and I sent the one I think excuse me, basically I sent the wrong of the two. I think they both had a decent chance to gem, but this one was maybe a little more 45-55 on the centering, so we will wait and see. And then the rest of them, a couple Jordans, 90 Fleer Jordan, an insert All-Star Jordan, a hologram Jordan, and then the Mahomes. So like I said, not expecting anything. I just wanted to see where I'm at with some of my better shaped late 80s early 90s cards, so I can get a little bit better at deciding what to send. I've actually gotten a new kit, since I sent these first ones, with a little bit better, some better tools, lighting, etc., that I can do a little better testing. And Bags has got we're putting together a list of cards for him to send in too. So I'm excited to kind of go down this road. Again, don't know what these are. My first ever one, not expecting gems across the board, but if I can get at least some nines, so I feel like I'm not completely off, that would be great. So the first one is our Captain America. Let me see if I can grab a little something here so we can see the top, or not see the top. I'll take a peek at it. All right, here we go. First ever PSA submission. So here's my Captain America. Like I said, this one you can probably see is just a hair heavy on the left side there. I don't know if that's going to, I don't know how lenient they are. Here's the back. I mean, it all looks really nice. I've looked at my other one with my newer tools, and I found, if you really get in on some of these edges, you can find some stuff, but I don't know how crazy they go. So let's take a peek at this one. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, PSA 9, mint 9. So I'm guessing that maybe that's just a little too off. I'm trying to see this within the light to see if I can just kind of see anything. Might be the tiniest bit of edging issue right up top there. Kind of hard to see, but anyway, I do, like I said, this was probably, I would send the other Captain America. I have a whole bunch. A lot of them, of course, just came out uncentered to the naked eye, but I have a lot of them that are really, look a lot like this. They're very close. So I'm kind of excited to send a few of those in. Actually, they're less expensive even to grade. They go as a separate pack than the sports cards. All right, so we got a 9. At least it's not a 7. Now we're gonna look at the Jordan. This is the SP from the 91 Upper Deck set, when he made his move over to the baseball world. Again, I had, for starters on the Upper Deck, you almost have to start with that hologram on the back. That has to be centered. That can get off, weirdly, and that'll just throw your whole grade off. But I felt like the centering around this one looked really great. I have a few of these cards. This one was, I have two really nice ones. So I sent one of them to see where I'm at. Again, if you go crazy, maybe. Man, I don't know. This looks good. So let's see what we get. 3, 2, 1. A 7! Oh, shit! A 7. Man, what am I missing on this? I mean, a 7. corner. Jeez, boy. I was way off. All right, well, that's disappointing. That makes me think that the rest of these are gonna not be great. I really hope my Mahomes does well. And you know, this is the problem with those when you got cards that are 35, 40 years old. There's just stuff. This one I found that weirdly was selling good, selling well with a couple gems. I found mine, I thought, looked pretty nice. The back. And this one gets a 9. Dang it. That's a 1990 Fleer All-Stars. I can see on the back the centering. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Centering is not great on the back. But I mean, look at that centering. To get a 9 on that, I have no idea on that Jordan what I'm missing. There's got to be something on the surface that I didn't see. Because, I mean, look how off that centering is, and this gets a 9. And, you know, compared to this one, if the centering's the issue on that, I mean, look at the difference in that. I don't know what the hell I was thinking that I even sent this. I might have sent the wrong one on that too, but anyway. All right, so we got a 9. The next one is another Jordan. It's the Fleer base card. You know, this one looks centered top and bottom. Actually, the bottom does appear heavier, but unless they were all like off for me, all of my 90 Fleer kind of looked like that. Looks pretty well on the front. Best centered as I had one anyway. And we got, I'm guessing, a 7 or 8 on this one then too. A 9. Shoot. Yeah, I can see these. Again, these were before. I kind of just grabbed some and wanted to get one submitted, so some of these maybe I wouldn't have. I can see a hair off. But man, this would have been just an absolute stellar card to have in a gem. So I'll look. I do have a few of these. I'll look through the other ones just to double check it. And then the last one is the Mahomes Color Blast. It's the only modern one I sent. The one that would mean the most to me as a 10. Again, I wiped it down. There's not a lot of centering to look at on the front. Centering on the back looks great. Couldn't find any surface issues on this one. And here we go. It's the one we really want. 2024 Prism Patrick Mahomes Black Color Blast in a 10. We got it. That's the one. That is stellar. So that makes me feel good that the modern out of the pack, take care of it, send it. Man, look at that one, Mace. So we are, man, I'm so happy. Looking at these now, to be honest, that Captain America I feel like is the best one, and it's not the best Captain American I have, so I'm confident I can get a 10 in some of these Marvel cards, so that excites me. A little disappointed that 7 Jordan, I'm going to have to take a peek at that. I don't know what the heck I'm missing on that. I mean, I don't know. There's got to be just something I'm missing, because the centering to me, the edges are crisp. You know, the hologram's perfect. You know, the centering on the back looks pretty damn good. That one's confusing to me, to be honest. But the rest of them, I get it. That Michael Jordan Fleer All-Star, when I see the centering on that now, I don't know what the hell I was thinking, and you could have showed me a 7 or 6 on that one. But this is the one that makes me happy. Let's go. All right, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, I'm going to do a couple more of these. This is my first one ever, 49 years old, first ever PSA submission. So it's exciting to go through. I'm glad I got to share it with you guys. If you like the content, be sure to, drop down, give me a like, hit that sub if you're new here, and I appreciate you for stopping by. I'll get you guys out of here. Have a great rest of the day. Be sure to get out there, do something kind for somebody else, and we'll see you all on the next video. Peace.